What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and we've got to have a little discussion over here because, well, as you guys have noticed, there is a rerun event that's currently going on, and kind of you need to get used to this, yeah. So, these are just generic rerun events. This is just the normal thing that we've seen with the item exchanges like we've seen all the times before. It's really nice these scene cards are back because we'll talk about it a little bit. Scene cards have gotten a huge buff, but that's kind of a story for another day. So if you have these scene cards, it's a great opportunity to farm these. If you do farm these, remember, if you have the scene card maxed out, great. Then everything past that max can be sold for the rainbow keys, which, I mean, free rainbow gems. Who's not up for that, right? That is, in and of itself, pretty awesome. But it's just the generic quest, you know? You fight a bunch of battles out in the open world. You get tickets. You come in here. I apologize, I've not run this yet, but that's just, nature of the beast. Individual point ranking is live, and recommended attribute is wind, which is really good because we are getting an event back. I did talk about this, actually, recently, where I was saying with the current raid that's going on, there we go, over here, this is recommending, no, I've not run the raid either yet, need to do that here soon. This is actually recommending the earth element, and so if you have the anniversary bell unit, you're in great luck. Now, if you don't, I have great news for you, because, well, it's kind of mixed with some unfortunate news, but we need to talk about it. Okay? It says, greetings, everyone. This is the director of DANCHRO. Thank you for always playing DANCHRO and for your support. So, let's just cut to the chase right here. Regarding the schedule for new events, they've basically decided to postpone all new events until pretty much the end of July. So, for the next more or less 2 months, we are getting nothing but reruns. And we have a schedule for us, okay? So, starting today, return of a Strong-Willed Maiden's Wedding March. So, that's that. The end of this month, we're going to get the Lakeshore Werewolf Murder back. And then what's really nice is at the end of June, they're rerunning Diva Harmonia. That's the anniversary event from last year, which is awesome. That's when they gave us the Festa Bell, the Festa Harmonia. That in and of itself is really great. And I'll be honest with you guys, that is probably an event to save for. Every bit of sealage you're getting from this part going forward, you probably do want to save for that. Now, there is kind of an upside to this. So if you're missing units, if you're a little behind, if you just started the game during the anniversary and a half event, like I know a lot of people did, this is a really great time to kind of take advantage of the paywall, so to speak. So up here, you could get a 10 draw for 2800 Sealess that has a guaranteed UR slot. Now, don't get it twisted. That could just be a scene card. But when you get to step 2, 2800 paid is a guaranteed character. Now, what's this guaranteed character? Could be adventure, could be assist, but being a guaranteed character is actually really good. So that is not a bad thing at all. Step 3 is a guaranteed character, guaranteed UR character. So steps 2 and 3 so far, guaranteed UR characters with 4 of the all-encompassing fauna and 1 mystical fauna. So that's really great. And on step 4, you get a guaranteed UR character with, what's that ticket? Oh, it looks like an exchange ticket, which is really nice, which actually, almost like getting 2 UR characters. So, yeah, like, it's a great opportunity. And for those of you that, can or wish to partake in that, this is a really good opportunity to get these units. Now, are these groundbreaking units? Here's the thing, guys. Most units in this game do kind of stand on their own. And we have yet to find a lot of units that, aside from like the very early general pool units from when the game first launched, that don't meet some kind of a niche, right? Units of this game tend to drop in the game, be good for a couple specific things, and then stay good for that. And I like that personally. I think that's great. There is also the free-to-play gacha, but I'll be completely honest with you guys. I think for me, mostly I am going to hold off all my free-to-play Sealess until Diva Harmonia comes back, because I want to max out Bell. Let's go check out my Bell real quick. Yeah. I have one Dupin Bell. One. That is it. So it would be really nice to be able to max him out. And when that event comes back next month, you better believe I'm going in on that event. But we do, basically, he's going to drop on the 25th. And then on the 30th, we're going to get that all new event. But, I mean, we've got 2 months to save. There's no reason why we couldn't do both, honestly. Just being completely frank. And we have some new events, actually, and we'll talk about it coming up here. And I'm about to show my great shame. I have completely ignored Score Attack, but they did add some EX missions into Score Attack. We'll talk about these. But there is a ton of Sealess up for grabs in here. And I do mean a ton. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually cover each one of these. Look at this. It just keeps going and going and going. All the way down here to 20,000 points. At a 50-point increment. So, yeah. That is... Hold on, I gotta do some quick maths here. That is 4,000 Sealess. Now, and that's 4,000 Sealess per score attempt. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these suckers. So that is 20,000 free-to-play Sealess just chilling. So we'll talk about these. We'll talk about how to approach these, how to take these on, how to get the best rewards out of this. But for now, basically know that it's probably a good time to save if you're free to play. Now, if you are pay to win, do not... I say pay to win. God, that's a terrible way to word it. If you're somebody who spends money in the game, man, I hate the term pay to win because it's really not in this situation. I don't spend a lot of money here, but I've found that I can still be hero rank in a battle arena all the time. So, pardon the slip there. It's definitely not pay to win, but if you are pay to play, and if you like, collecting things and you're on that level, this is a golden opportunity for you to partake. Now, are these units mind-blowing? If it were me, I'd probably wait for the next event. But, who knows? Maybe, I'm sure somebody out there is going to tell me how awesome each one of these units is. Great. I can't remember the last time I used one of these. Completely frank. But this does present some awesome opportunities for you. So go ahead and partake, but do be aware for my free-to-play players that we are not getting anything really stupendous until the end of June. But don't stop playing. Great opportunity. Farm this sucker up. And then when these events drop, get ready. Because that Diva Harmonia right there, that's going to be a great one to go into. And who knows what the new story brings. That actually could be leading into our anniversary event. Because that'll be, like a month, give or take, before the anniversary drops. So it could be some kind of a lead-in. Hard to tell. But yeah. That is that, guys. Yeah. It's not terrible news, but it's not awesome news. But comment away. I'm sure some of you are going to have strong opinions about this, especially my old Dan Mimo people that did not adopt this game well. And I will catch all of y'all again real soon. Comment away. I see you typing.